Hello students, we have seen a refraction through prism in the earlier class. Today I am going to take a combination of the prisms here. So here the purpose of the combination of prism is to avoid either dispersion or deviation here. So in the first case I am taking what here, the case one is a dispersion without deviation. So for that I have taken two prisms having angles A and A dash. They are placed like this here. So white light first incident on the prism one, and after this you can see here the seven colors are coming. The mean color yellow in with what is the angle between the actual path of the incident light and this yellow color, you can see delta equal to 0. That means the deviation is 0, but seven colors are coming means dispersion is there. That means total deviation is equal to 0, but total dispersion exists here because of this combination. Let us check, let us see how this condition can be arrived here. So what is the condition here? Deviation must be equal to 0. So that means total deviation delta plus delta dash must be equal to 0. Means deviation formula is what here? Mu y minus 1 of a and mu y dash minus 1 of a dash equal to 0. I would like to write for a dash here. So a dash equal to what I am going to get? Minus sign I am going to get mu y minus 1 of a divided by mu y dash minus 1. So this is the condition for what here? Total deviation to be 0. That means if the deviation to be 0, a dash must be equal to this value. And the negative sign indicates that the two prisms must be placed so that their angles must be opposite. That means you can see here the figure also here a is here a dash. The angles must be opposite to each other. So this is a condition for what here? Deviation to be 0. But dispersion is not 0. So let us write calculate total dispersion. Total dispersion D equal to, I can write what here? Mu V minus mu R of A plus mu V dash minus mu R dash of A dash. So this is the dispersion due to first one. This is a dispersion due to second one. Substitute the value of A. Substitute A dash value. Then D equal to what I'm going to get? Mu V minus mu R of A. I'm writing a minus sign. Already minus is here. So mu V dash mu R dash. And what else is here? I'm writing here. That is mu Y minus 1 of A divided by mu Y dash minus 1. Now I'm doing like this here. I'm taking out this term out here, a also out. So mu y minus 1a if I take out, here this term is not there. So I'm going to get mu v minus mu r by mu y minus 1 minus, this is what? Mu v dash mu r dash divided by mu y dash minus 1. But you know this formula is what here? This is the formula for dispersive power. And this is the dispersive power of the first prism and this is the dispersive power of the second prism. Therefore, D equal to, I can write mu y minus 1 of A omega minus omega dash. So this is the total dispersion produced by two prisms when they are placed like this without any deviation. Okay, so this is the condition for no deviation and this is the expression for total dispersion produced by two prisms here. Okay, now let us continue this one, and the second case is what here? Deviation without dispersion. The second one is here deviation without dispersion. Again, for this, I'm going to take two prisms. They're placed like this. This is having A, this is having A dash, white light comes, this is the actual path of the white light. Here it splits up into 7 colors, but here they combines again. This is red, this is violet, okay, and again it comes out. This is white again. But you can see there is an angle between the actual path of the white light and the emergent light here. So this is also white light here. Okay, so what happened here by combining these two prisms, the dispersion is gone, but the deviation is there. So what is a dispersion? That means a dispersion to be zero, total dispersion. D must be equal to zero, implies what is the condition here? Mu v minus mu r of A plus mu v dash minus mu r dash of A dash must be equal to 0. If you write for A dash, you will get mu v minus mu r of A divided by mu v dash minus mu r dash with a minus sign. So this is the condition for what here? Condition for dispersion to be 0. So if the dispersion to be 0, A dash must be like this. The negative sign indicates again the same reason. The angles must be opposite to each other. Now let us calculate the total deviation. So total deviation is what here? Delta plus delta dash. So delta is what here? Delta is mu y minus 1 of A, and delta dash is what here? Mu y dash minus 1 of A dash. Okay, I'm calculating this one. Okay, so what I'm going to get mu y minus 1a, and in place of a dash again I'm substituting this value. So minus sign I'm writing mu y dash minus 1, in place of a dash I'm writing this value mu v minus mu r of a, and this is mu v dash mu r dash. Okay, now what I'm doing here, I'm taking out this total term common. A of mu y minus 1, if I take common, what I'm going to get here I'm going to get 1 minus, I'm rearranging the terms here, that is mu y dash minus 1 divided by mu v dash mu r dash. This term is not here, so therefore what happens here, this term comes here, so I'm writing mu v minus mu r divided by mu y minus 1. In the denominator it comes here. And again, you know, this term is what here, the reciprocal of the dispersive power of the second one. This is the dispersive power of the first prism. Therefore, delta plus delta dash equal to A of mu y minus 1. This is 1 minus, this is omega dash, denominator. Omega by omega dash. So this is the total deviation produced by the two prisms when they are placed like this, and if the condition this is satisfied, dispersion is going to be 0, but deviation exists, which is given by this formula. Okay, this is the combination of the prisms. Hello students, in the next class we are going to take up refraction through curved surfaces. Okay, thank you.